So hey everyone, welcome back. So for today's video, I'm going to talk about continuing the series of Ketu. So now we are going through the Ketu in Bharani Nakshatra. And if you're new here, you can just check out my description box and everything. And I'm talking about Vedic astrology here. So let's go for the topic of today. So Ketu in Bharani Nakshatra. This is one of the placements that naturally just shows that these people in past life, they are very much involved in the occult science. So this one placement can actually shows natural obsession about occult science, but they may not have any kind of earning or any kind of any sort of income. So they may not have any sort of income through the occult science, but they will just have interest about learning it, probably just for themselves, and they will just keep it within themselves as well. So they may not share it, but they will be very much interested of what other people want to say, and they will have natural interest of supporting people. So these placements, as I said, it is most of the time have karmas with the father, because Bharani is ruled by Yama, the lord of death and also the lord of underworld. So he is born to the sun god Surya, which is Ravi. So that's another of his name. So if you have known the mythological story of Yama and his siblings and everything, you'll see the issues that is going on with the father and what is the karma of the father, and also with the mother, and what type of issues most of the time Lord Yama have to go through. The mythological stories, why I always try to emphasize with the mythological stories is, if you have this placement Ketu in Bharani Nakshatra, I want you to go and read by yourself so that you can understand it from your own point of view rather than I explain it. If you think I just talk about mythological story right now here for this video, it's going to be like 1 hour long for the stories itself. So it's not possible. I think like I have to do another video itself just for the mythological story. Like each story is going like 1 hour, 2 hours. The stories is very long. So if you are reading it by yourself, it is going to give you your own point of view and your own learning, what you are learning through that mythological stories. And you can even see certain stories, mythological stories, like what I just said right now, Ketu in Bharani Nakshatra. It can shows that some of the situation that happened in Yama's life, the mythological story of Yama, it probably have happened in your life as well. So this is why I always emphasize with that, please go and read the mythological stories for certain placements, for certain nakshatras, and what displacements, what are the mythological story that you should read. So the another thing about this placement is this can also can shows may have fear of death or fascination about death since young. So probably this person when they are young, they may have a fear of death, but the moment they are growing up, they will suddenly have fascination about it, like what is that, what is after that, what is going on after life. Is it there is something else after life? Is it really there is a other world other than this? They will try to find it, they will try to like investigate it by themselves. This is why Ketu and Bharani Nakshatra can make the person a very good investigator, very good researchers. And also this can also makes the person to think about their past situations, past relationships. This can shows the person to really overthink about the past again and again and again, which will makes the person to be exhausted because of this. So one of the things that they need to learn in this lifetime is for this Ketu in Bharani Nakshatra is stop thinking or talking about past. Whatever happened is happened. You can't just go back and change it. So what's happening is happened. Try to be in present and focus on your future. So another thing is, as I said, the mythological story of Yama. So this nakshatra is ruled by Yama. So it may cause some kind of conflict between siblings and time to time. just because, as I said, if you go and read about the Yama story, you will understand why I am saying this. And I have seen these placements most of the time. The person will have issues with the properties, will have misunderstanding, will have a disagreements because of their properties, their monies, and between the siblings, and also have issues since young. They will never get well, or they will be like very good with the siblings, and suddenly one day the relationship will be going off just like that. So this can happen. So the next thing is, don't criticize others badly, but just ignore it, because of the fact the more you criticize about others, it is going to come back to you again and again and again. So Ketu in Bharani Nakshatra can represent the karma is coming back. It's like infinity sign. So don't criticize others. Whatever they are facing is their karma. Whatever happened, it's happened. Don't stay in the past. Just focus in your life and clear out your karma. That's what we all are here to do. So another thing is the good placement about Ketu in Bharani Nakshatra is that they are very savvy, smart to invest money into property and assets than keeping it as liquid form of money. So if one of the thing that you know is that Yama is one of the rich, a lot, rich god, and he represents wealth as well. So this placement can represent the person love to have a property, or some kind of like house or vehicles, or they will have their wealth invested in a gold property rather than having as a cash flow, because they don't want that. Cash flow can make them to spend it the money faster, so they will very much savvy and very much smart to invest it into properties. They will have multiple houses, they may have vehicles, they will invest it into golds. So this placements can represent that. So the next thing is a balanced food intake, especially this Ketu in Bharani Nakshatra represents or coming in your second house, seventh house, sixth house, 12th house. So this kind of represents you must have very much balanced food intake, because this can also represent you may have a lot of indulgence which can affect your health. So you should be very much take care about that, and also you have to very much focus about your exercise, and you have to regularly have like walking, jogging, all of this. So another thing is early life, married life, like your early life, married life, old life will be all completely different due to the transformation after transformation. These are the people who will have experience near that experience, and they will be talking about it just like, oh yeah, I just experienced this. And someone who are listening to it like, are you kidding me? And then they'll be like, yeah, I just experienced that. They will be very much normal about it, but the person who are listening to the story will be like very shocked about it. So that can happen. So another thing is Bharani is the second nakshatra, so this can represents the face can be brand itself. People will remember this person's face for a long time, more than if this person this placement is in the second house. People can remember you for your voice as well as for your face. So this can represent like which house it is in, but most of the time this placement Ketu in Bharani Nakshatra, people will remember your face. Your face is your brand, and people will literally remember your face more than your name, and they will like, oh yeah, I know this person but I forgot the name. So it is most probably Ketu in Bharani Nakshatra people. So this is overall for the Ketu in Bharani Nakshatra, and I hope this one helps. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because that helps me a lot, a lot, a lot. And thank you so much for all of you supporting me for all this time and still supporting me. And see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.